fix myself. Hi guys, good night. How is everybody doing tonight? Share the live out. Tap. I don't think we do tap on social media. TikTok have no filter, so whatever you see, what is fine lines, wrinkle bags, whatever you see, this is how we look in real life. Now, I don't really do much social media live unless I need it to stay up. No Facebook live unless I need it to stay up. And that's why I'm doing this live tonight. Sorry I'm so late. Tap. I don't think we tap, right? Just share and like the live, okay? And you could leave your comment in the comments section. Keep it fucking respectful, all right? Keep it respectful. Anyways, like I said, there's no filters on Facebook. So whatever you see, whether it's pimple, wrinkles, fine line, dark spot, this is what we look like in real life. We don't walk around with filters. Anyways, how is everybody doing tonight? Yeah, good? Now, TikTok is like the hottest thing right now. So most people are on TikTok on a daily basis. There are many games that run. There's different things happening, lots of drama, whatever. But over the last couple of months, I've been rebranding. I don't know if y'all see, I ease up making contents for Facebook because I am basically focusing on my charity work. All right. But there are still a few individuals that's just bent on creating issues or drama within our community. Now, you see, when they cannot win on TikTok because that's where they are on a daily basis, TikTok is where we are every day. When they find that they're losing a battle on TikTok, they come on to Facebook because a lot of people on Facebook is not on TikTok to see their behavior on a daily basis. We're talking about Miss Blue, White Tongue, whatever the fuck you call. She the one that got the eviction notice. Now, I've said today, after months of being called out, cussed down, called every name, filter not, you're simply beautiful. Thank you, Day. All right, thank you. Yes. Every day she comes out on TikTok and she has something fucking negative to say. If she's not attacking me, she's attacking other females on TikTok. Now, this issue started with me and this individual in 2024, the end of 2024 in October. Now, we did a candlelight vigil together, and I'm not going to get into personal details in this here because I just want to tell this hoe that you're not a fucking victim, bitch. You're not no fucking victim. You're a hoe. That's what the fuck you are. All right? That's what you are. You're a bully. That's what you are. You've attacked every one of my friends on TikTok. Everybody that hangs with me, everybody that talks to me, you've been attacking. All right? Let me explain something to you. The time you take to attack everybody, on TikTok, why don't you pay your rent? You just got evicted, an eviction notice. You're in court with your landlord. You owe $11,000, over $11,000 in rent. Why don't you pay your rent? Huh? Your house is full of mold. These are claims that you made. These are violations that you filed against your landlord. Your house is roach and rat infested and it's covered in mold. Your entire ceiling just fell down in your home. But yet you sit all day on social media to talk about my life, about Ariana V life, about Mel's life. 3 of us you've been attacking for the longest while on social media. And guess what? We don't respond to you, sweetheart. We don't. All right? You haven't paid 6 months rent. You haven't paid 6 months rent. You work nowhere. You sit all day on your ass and you depend on an old man to take care of you. That's what you does. Landlords don't put rats and roaches in their own home. It's you and your nastiness is what created that nasty environment that brought these pests into your home. You But yet you sit on social media since 2024 October to cuss me the fuck down. You cannot break me and you would never break me, and you're not a victim. You're not a victim. You're a bully. That's what the fuck you are. But you can't bully me, because the more that you try to talk down about me, the more you talk down about me, sweetheart, is more I am rising up, and I'm watching you falling flat on your fucking face. That's what I'm watching every week going. You are spiraling out of control. All right? So let me break this story down. I was single in last summer, 2024 summer. I was single. I wasn't dating anybody to give her free housing. Yeah, maybe she was. In 2024 summer, I was single. All right. I just ended my relationship of 3 years in July of 2024. So July of 2024. Fine. September, the beginning of September, I met this individual at a bar. All right. And we were drinking, we got drunk, whatever the case is. And guess what? I am bisexual. And I told everybody that. I have said I am bisexual. This ain't no news to nobody. I've dated a woman for 10 years. This is nothing new for me. It's not nothing that I'm embarrassed about. It's not nothing my family's ashamed of. I've always been bisexual and probably always will be. All right? Now, we end up fooling around that night. That I met her at the bar, we got drunk, whatever. We fool around, okay? We did. Period. It's not something that I want to talk about because she's in a relationship. She actually lives with somebody. So yes, we fool around. We fuck. She eat my cat. All right? That is it. Now, I am not... Since 2014... I stopped doing serious relationship with women. Yeah, so I do a lash and dash, a hit and run, whatever the fuck you call it. Lash, dash, hit and run, whatever you call it when it comes to women. But I do not want to be in a relationship with a woman. I prefer men now, okay? I'll have a one-night stand, whatever, if I'm single, with a woman, yes. I'll eat my cat good, whatever, suck, swallow, whatever you want to do. That's me. All right? Now, like I said, we hooked up that one night. It was supposed to be a one-night thing. But there was this candlelight vigil that we needed to do in October. So, this happened, I think, the first or second week in September. This happened then. I think it's the first week in September or the end of August. I can't remember, like I said, the time. But it was like a 6-week period all of this shit happened. Now, the second week after it happened, I was out. She showed up unannounced. You know, I don't know if she was still hoping for us to hook her back or whatever the case is. I think she was hoping for us to hook her back. But like I said, I'm really not into women. I'm into men. I'll let you eat my cat once in a while. I don't give a fuck. All right? It's something that I'm used to. It feels good. Anyways, second week I'm out. She showed up a fucking game. So I started avoiding her leading up to the fucking candlelight vigil. I started just distancing myself from her. I stopped taking calls. I stopped doing certain things. I stopped hanging at that place because what she would do, she would accidentally pass by. Because normally when I'm out, I would go live, whatever, and she would see summertime, we outside, we outdoor. So she would see and then she would accidentally pass by the bar. So she would end up hanging with us. But like I said, I wasn't into her like that. And then, like, every fucking week I can be that drunk bitch, Philly, you eat my cat, period. No, not every week. Anyways, like I said, I started easing her, whatever the case is. And candlelight vigil happened. I met the man that I was dating for the last year. Well, we just broke up 6 months ago. I met him during that period of time, sometime in September. I met him and I called him to use the spot that we wanted to use to do the candlelight vigil. So we were in communication. The candlelight vigil was on the 6th of October, and on the 9th of October, I went on my first date with that man. So she got kicked out. I stopped speaking to her. I stopped communicating with her, whatever the case is. Me and her didn't fall out over nothing. That was important. Now, what we fell out over, or what I called her out on, was when I did that candlelight vigil, she offered to help with that vigil. And I accepted her help, and I have all of those in text messages. Now, She come, she did her part, whatever, and then once media show up there, well, I wasn't even aware that the media was there because, like I said, I was busy with the family. I was busy on the stage with whoever needed to speak, whatever. Media came. She never come and said, "Well, Rhonda, the media's here. Whatever, you have something to say." She did a whole interview, pretending that this vigil was her vigil. Not even giving me no credit, not even mentioning my name, that I put out the story, that I'm the one that planned this thing. No, I did not. I do not eat pussy. One woman cat I eat in my entire life, and that's going to be the only woman cat I probably ever eat in my entire life, all right? And I've been with that woman for 10 years. I have no fucking shame in my game, period. All right? I like to get my cat licked. I do not like to lick cat, period. That's why I did Beer Butch. Them lipstick lesbian ain't for me, because there's why you lick back, and I don't like to lick back, all right? I like to get, like, so I did Butch. Yeah, I know what's a butch, right? Them is mad. Them ain't why you touch nothing down there. None of that there. It wasn't a forced date. It was a drunk fuck. That's what it was. All right? Not no forced date. It was two drunk bitches having fun. That was it. Anyways, like I said to her, when the media sent an article to the family now to see if everything was okay with the article, they were wondering, who's this individual name that's being mentioned here? This is not who did the candlelight vigil. Rhonda Bob did this vigil. Who is this individual? And they said, well, we interview her. So they remove her name from the article and put my name in this article now. And that is what caused the problem between me and her. Now, I didn't know that girl, the bitter, like she wanted to lick the cat again. I don't know what it was. But once this girl found out in December that I was dating that man, this young woman took some drastic steps to torment my life. She stalked my home. Every day she would go on live and run past my home. She would go to that man's job. There's a big tree that is right there where he works. There's a big tree. She would stand behind there hours and hours waiting to see if I would go to that office or if we would come out together. All right? She went to some extremes. And these are things that she came out and document on social media. She did this here. She came out and said that she stand in the freezing cold one day up my block there to see if this man was going to come by me. Hours she stood on the block there to see if this man was going to come out my house or come so that she could get video footage. Who does these things? This is not your husband. He is not related to you in any way. This is a complete stranger to you. All right? Complete stranger to you. Complete stranger to you, ma'am. Why do you care? She went as far as to write letters to that man's wife and send me copies in the mail. This bitch literally shipped in a mail and sent it to my house and then came on social media and bragged about it. Bragged about it on social media. All right? Bragged about it. This woman came out on social media and said that I have HIV. Yes, this is how far. And that I had abortion for this married man. Only for come out later and said that the man had a vasectomy and I had my tubes tied. So I don't know which is the truth. Do I have my tubes tied or was I pregnant? The lengths this woman went to disgrace me, drag my daughter, hear what I'm telling you? Dragged Ariana V's 14-year-old daughter, dragged her to filth on social media. A 14-year-old she did this to. She is not a victim. She is a bully. She is a bully. Period. She is a bully. Now, like I said, these is all things that this individual did to me. The stalking, the following, whatever the case is. But TikTok no longer believes nothing that she have to say. Tonight, she resort to Facebook. Because people on Facebook do not know the story or the extremes that this girl went. to tarnish my name or to tarnish Ariana V name. She just literally dragged a 2-year-old, a 1.5-year-old on social media. Call ACS, her and her crew, call ACS on that individual. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. How do I do this? It's the same girl that, yes, the same girl that did that. Hold on. Yeah. Now, I don't know how to do this thing. Okay, so you should be banned from this stream. Anyways, I hated things with the kids bringing into it, like there is a line and limit. Yes, like I said, guys, this girl literally and her crew called ACS on a 1.5-year-old and told ACS that this child was homeless. When this child literally lives in a mansion because she have an issue with the child's mother. Mandy Duncan, I did not speak about her 6-year-old son, so you need to shut the fuck up, okay? If you don't know what you're talking about. All right? Where were you? And that was over a year ago. What are you talking about? When somebody's dragging your children, why the fuck I can't drag back? She have an 18-year-old son. She just come on this internet and make y'all think that you're gonna see no fucking video of that. Period. This girl put out my address on social media, my name on social media, along with a link to ICE, so that people can report me to ICE, deport me, a permanent resident in this country. Yes, permanent resident in this country. Period. Now, she's claiming that this whole beef is over candlelight vigil. Now, who goes to this extreme over fallout, over candlelight vigil? Tell me, who goes to these extreme? It's been 1.5 years, 1.5 years since she's been doing this on social media. But for some reason, she's the victim. I don't know how she's the victim. How is she the victim? Huh? How is she the victim in all of this? 1.5 years. Me and Ariana V were going at it. Ariana V and me stopped. We apologize to each other. It's been almost 2 years now since Ariana V and I have put or buried the hatchet. Apologize. We've been friends since then. She started cussing Ariana V now. Ariana V and her have been going at it. She dragged Ariana's 14-year-old daughter to filth on this internet. Why are you guys not talking about that? Mel said ACS closed the case. The people know they was wasting their time. Like Mel have a 1.5-year-old daughter, Melody, that they call CPS on or ACS on. All right? Now, when somebody go to these extreme to shit in an envelope and send to your house, it's time to take actions. Like I said, this woman came out on social media and basically said that I did an abortion for a married man. That is incorrect. All right? This woman literally jogs past my home every day. All right? Every day. There's a police report about that. This woman showed up to my house drunk one morning. I'm sleeping in my bed, calling me out to fight. People send those clips to me also. This woman came out on social media and said that I am HIV positive. All right? These are the extreme that this woman been to. Then came out and said that the man that I was dating was stalking her also. When the man office is literally right there. And yet, there's 2 bus stops, but yet you choose to go to the bus stop that this man office, directly by this man office. You're so scared for your life, but yet you go directly at the bus stop that's located in front of his office door to catch your bus there, when you could go to another block, the other direction, and get the same bus. She is a liar. Say all drama aside, your natural look is on point, Rhonda. Thank you so much. I'm going to be 45 in a couple of days, and I'm happy to look like this at 45. Now, like I said, yeah, missing 2 nails. I'm about to take these nails off and go and get it done. Now, this girl has linked up with Melly Mel. All right? And Melly Mel is the one that is now spreading the rumors for her since she can't do it herself. You see, she can't call my name anymore and she cannot post my address anymore. So she and Melly Mel link up. Since Melly Mel lost that lawsuit, Melly Mel link up with her. So now Melly Mel is doing her dirty work for her. Now, she's out on social media telling people that I get put out, so I have to move out my apartment, whatever the case is. My number is all across social media, For my safety, if I choose to move, then it would be because of safety reason, not because I owe my landlord like you bitch and get an eviction notice. I was never evicted from this property. Okay? Never. My rent is paid up to date. But if I decide to move from here, when I decide to move from here, it would be for my fucking safety. Period. Since she cannot speak anymore, Melly Mel speaks for her. Why? Yes, is respond to Melly Mel when Melly Mel posting all those different things on her page about me? No, because I'm rebranding. All right? I'm not into Melly Mel low life drama that she got going on her page. My page right now, if you go on my page, I am doing a lot of charity work, helping a lot of families. That is my focus right now. Choosing stories that could bring awareness to certain situation. You need lip flare, your upper lip is non-existent. Okay, Raj, you want to pay for it for me? You want my Zelle number? Take it. 917-701-1655. I think it's like $700 to do it. Zelle me the fucking money. Let me go do it. All right? You get the number? That's the Zelle number. All right? That's the Zelle number. Zelle me $700 if you want me to get lip fillers. You want to do it? Huh? Really? Okay, I think not. You don't want to pay for it. And I don't see nothing wrong with my lips, so guess what? Fuck you. No, you know what? Get your scone from me, you piece of shit. Y'all so accustomed to women looking fake that y'all don't know what real look like anymore. Y'all so accustomed to these women lips looking like shit. Some of them lips bigger than the whole face that y'all no longer know what real women look like. Everything on me is natural and everything is going to remain natural until I go back to my maker. Now, like I said, if I decide to move from this home, or if I move from this home, hey, so sweetheart, it would be because of my safety, not because of you. Or not because I owe my landlord rent. You owe $11,500 to your landlord right now. You literally in court, you have an eviction notice. You do. Eviction notice you have. All right? You have an eviction notice. Your landlord have you in court right now for $11,500 in rent that you have not paid. You report to those people's house that it's infested with rats, roaches, and mold. But yet you sitting there with your 5 or 6 year old son inhaling that mold every day. All right? That's it. That is it. Now you cannot ever tell me anything about me because, like I said, I is a woman that lives alone. I live with no man for 9 years that can't afford to pay my bills them. I pay my own bills. I don't depend on a man. Period. I don't. My bills them are up to date, and not only do I maintain this, I maintain my property in Guyana. I take care of my kids in Guyana. All right? Because they're my kids. All my bills them are up to date. You do not have a job. You don't. I do. All right? You don't work anywhere. The only reason you want a catering business is because your ex-husband, wife has a catering business. You're not a leader. You are a follower. Everything that somebody have, you want. I announced my float at the Pagwa Parade. You went and followed me to the Pagwa Parade on a float that flopped. All right? No, she could get her own place. Remember, she came out and said that she's a millionaire. She come out and say that she's a millionaire, so I believe that she could afford to rent a big property. I can't, okay? I can't rent a big property, sir. I didn't come out and brag and boast that I'm a millionaire. She did came out and say that. Now, like I said, don't come on Facebook and act like you are no. saint or no victim. Tell the people what you have been doing to women all across TikTok. Please tell them. Please tell them. Ariana V have posted so many videos of this woman's behavior, but yet some of y'all refuse to see what this woman is doing to kids. All right? If you go on my page, yes, Varshni Puran, my job is being a hater. I don't hate you though, because you're a waste, you're a piece of shit, so why would I hate you? Huh? I don't have that kind of energy to hate nobody. I'm too busy loving myself and loving my fucking family and loving the people them that love me. All right? That's what I'm doing. Anyways. Yes, I bully you. Oh, yes. The list of the women them that they say that I bullied. Lola Dahl, as I bully Lola Dahl. Lola Dahl would laugh at you guys if she ever hear that scunt. Yes, I bully Fata. Fata would laugh at that list that they put out. All right? Raj, yes, I was denied a float at the Pago Parade and one that came. Matter of fact, I wasn't denied a float. I was given a float and 2 members took me to court. Get it correct. 2 members took me to court and lost that case. And that's how I got on my beautiful float and had the best fucking time ever. Stop hating. Stop hating. Please stop. Anyways, let me get back to the topic. Is there any way this dude could be black? Give me 1 second. Report comment. There is a way. Problem. Bullying harassment. I don't want to see this. Bullying harassment. Me. Submit. That is it. Next. Let's